time, in surprise, she cried out, "Flip!" In Vanishing Falls, the winter rainy season lasted from May until the end of September. It rained every day in heavy downpours or fast sleet that came sideways and stung her cheeks, or a slow drizzle, or, her favourite kind, a soft billowing dampness that felt like she was walking through a cloud. Every kind of rain gave Brian a reason to think of a warning. Since she married him and moved to Vanishing Falls 12 years ago, there was no safety advice he had not given her. It had started the moment they saw the welcome sign, with the big picture of the waterfalls tumbling into a waterhole. It was a tourist attraction because there was no river or creek taking the water away. Brian said the water drained through underground creeks that emerged in the wetland kilometres away. Lots of people swam in the waterhole, but that was dangerous because they never knew when they might get sucked into the underground creek. Even on a hot day, when the water was so inviting, like frothy cold lemonade, she had to remember that she could get stuck inside a dark river tunnel forever. It was hard to remember all the safety instructions. Never wander off the track in the rainforest behind their house. Don't drive on Murdering Creek Road in a heavy downpour as it could flash flood. He never ran out of advice. He even warned her about obvious things like wearing a leather apron and steel cap boots in the butchery, or not talking when she was using the mincing machine. Her best friend, Miss Gwen, said he only spoke out of love, so she couldn't let it annoy her. But sometimes, like when he said the teapot was hot, she would roll her eyes and say, "Good advice, Brian." It was Saturday, and Vanishing's main street was starting to get busy. Joelle called a happy greeting to every person she saw, even if she didn't know them. She went past the Rosella Cafe, the bakery, and the hardware store. Alfred was taking a delivery outside his fruit shop, and he gave her a cheery wave. She paused and carefully studied her watch. There was not time for a quick hello with Alfred. "I can't stop," she called out. "I'm in a rush. I'm working at the school fair later today." Alfred smiled with his lovely straight teeth. She waved. He waved. She kept waving until he went inside. Farther down the street, Nev was standing on the steps of his news agency, waiting for her. He looked at his watch. "You're a bit late today. I was getting worried." She went up the news agency's sandstone steps and squeezed past him. He closed the heavy door. It was nice and warm inside. "The cat ran off again," she said, taking off her scarf. "But he came back." "He always comes back." He offered her some licorice. "That's on the house, as long as you don't tell Mr. Smithton. Don't want him getting jealous that you're in here talking to me." "Come off it, Nev. You talk to all the ladies like that." "Oh." He put his hand on his heart and pretended his feelings were hurt. "I only have eyes for you, Joelle." Nev was her second best friend, after Miss Gwen. She joked back, "Tell me another one." "Have you read the paper today?" Nev asked. She liked how he always assumed she read the paper. "Not yet. There's a big story on the Apple Queen tribute evening." In the paper was a black and white photo of Miss Gwen taken in the olden days when she was crowned Apple Queen. She wore a tiara and a long gown. The evening would commemorate the town's history. Old-timers like Nev remembered when growing apples had made everyone in Vanishing Falls wealthy. Each October, at the start of spring, a festival was held, with float parades and a lovely dance to celebrate the blossoming apple trees. For a reason no one understood, the government paid everyone to pull the trees out.